Hi and welcome to this video. I'm Kuraniki and today I'm like you started title and everything like drawing Rengoku Kyoujurou and my little journey of doing that because it's hard to draw. Very hard to draw. For some reason I've struggled with him so much. This first one is from June 2020, so it hasn't even been a year since then, which is just amazing, surprising to me because I can't believe I drew that way then. And I know people shit on themselves all the time when it comes to art. And when I call something of my own bad, that doesn't mean that if you draw like that, you're taking it as I'm drawing bad. Because when you're like stuff when it comes to your own drawings, when you're proud of them in a moment, that's good, and then you can improve. Everyone is just striving for improvement at the end of the day. Even if you think someone is like amazing, they can improve their art and they're still like, I don't like that and I don't like that, I want to improve this. And you're just sitting there like, what? But I think it looks amazing. So I'm gonna keep on calling my old art bad because that's what I do, because I've gotten better. But that doesn't mean that I'm calling, or anyone else to call their old art bad. That doesn't mean that we are calling someone else who is at that level calling their art bad. We're just calling our own. I think that I need to clarify something like that. Because, haters are everywhere. They're going to find anything to hate on. I haven't had any attacks of that yet, but I guess this is precaution, and I just want to knock some sense into people. Okay, this is the second one. It is, yeah, I drew this one also in 2020, but during October. And, well, I guess there was a slight improvement, but I still couldn't figure out how I was supposed to do the shadows or work with that. It ended up with something interesting, but I hate it. When, my friend just said, the shadow was, interesting, I kind of like it. I can say that I'm sitting here myself and just being like, there is something about it. It's definitely interesting, but I don't like it. So yeah, here we are, and I hated what I did with colors too, because I just erased them and recolored it, but I liked how it was before when I look back on it now. So I guess there should have been a flashing warning, but yeah, it comes after now instead of, yeah. Well, okay, so one thing that I want to get down to now is, like, I guess, how I used to be. I couldn't take criticism, and this has been going on for such a long time. And before I was like, I always got salty when someone told me, like, fix this or fix that. Especially when it was something I thought I was only gonna do one time and it was already a finished drawing. And it always sounds like people are saying, like, fix it now in the drawing you've made. But you've already finished it. Especially if it's traditional, like, what the hell are you supposed to do? But I've learned to take criticism a bit more. I'm just like, okay, the head is too big, I'll fix that. And then I've learned, like, my heads are too big, I need to fix that in every drawing. So I just do it with some little, like, battles with myself, being like, it's so much work, but I gotta do it because otherwise I will hate this. But it's still so much work, and I still end up fixing it. But I also have my own style that I found kind of early, not that early, but I had a style to start with as well. And to say the least, like, I see a lot of artists, I was one myself, where they have their own style and they use that as an excuse to not fix mistakes, which is something you should not do. And I, just being in that mindset, being a new artist, you think you found something and you're gonna be able to keep on doing it because it's easier, and you think like you got a grip of things. Sorry to say, but you really don't, and you will only see that when you've improved and gotten older and can look back at the old you, maybe just barf on them by like hating the person you were back then. But it's an important step to take. It's worth if you're an asshole your whole life. So just yeah, I guess be in that phase, but get over it. So like not following anatomy or something, like making the heads too big. I definitely did that back then, and any kind of criticism, I was just like, how dare you, kinda. Because I guess I needed this like validation of I was actually doing a good job when I I mean that's important, but also when you give criticism, I guess you should put in something good there, because if you only point out bad stuff, it's gonna give the image that the whole picture that someone's drawn is bad, because the only thing you hear about is negative things that need to be fixed. So for someone, like, it's important with anything you try to learn, someone pointing out, okay, this is good, this you can improve, instead of saying this is bad, and this is bad. Because sometimes, like, you're aware of it yourself and it just feels like someone is pointing out all of those faults, like you didn't know that already, like it's obvious it's there. But also, like, learning to take criticism is a good thing. So just do it. And don't be a salty bitch, like I was. I don't know if my friend knows this or not. But also, especially when, like, family members, they saw my arguing back more, like my disappointment, like trying to justify every fault I made. That is something they saw more. And I just sucked it up one day and was like, okay, his head is too big. Well, I'll fix it then. Because I just realized in the moment of arguing with my sister, like, I'm acting like a little salty bitch. Maybe I should stop that. And I felt so much better after that, because I feel like I don't have to defend my mistakes constantly. I have to fix them and find a way to fix them. Maybe you can't do it, like, just on the spot, but you can definitely do it if you practice. It's not like, oh, this is bad, stop drawing. It's nothing like that. That is honestly the worst thing you can say to a beginner artist, to someone who's been an artist a long time. Like, just saying that something is bad and they should stop drawing, that you don't know what they've gone through. For a lot of people, like, art can be just a means to get your mind on track or just relax. So it shouldn't matter if you're good or bad. Just coming to my art class and all of that, seeing artists of different levels, it's just seeing them work hard is inspiring, and knowing that they can come and ask me for help if they wanna, and if they need it, and I can help them if there is something I can help them with. If there are things they're asking about that I don't know, I get it, like, maybe I should figure this out so that I can help them, or maybe we can figure it out together. Like, even if they're better than you, there's still gonna be common problems. This is just a rant about art in general, but it's like big problems I notice with myself, it's problems I notice with others, and just, it's important. It's a rant video, I guess. I'm not talking much about the art that I'm making here, but I do that a lot in my other videos, so if you want to know what I'm doing, right now I'm just testing new things out. I'm showing my old stuff and seeing my improvement. Like, you can't say that I haven't improved. You can't say that, because that would just be a big lie. But honestly, just trying out a new style doesn't mean you're doing a downgrade, because you're trying something new out and you're trying to get it to work. If you feel like something isn't looking as good and you want to go back to your old things, but there is a lot of mistakes in that, just try the new one until you master it, unless it just feels so wrong. Because you're supposed to have fun when you draw. It's just, if you make something your work and you don't have fun doing it, I don't know, there's a lot of people who have it like that. But I feel like being forced to do art is just gonna suck all the fun out of it. If you can at least find a safe space to go back to and do your art there, like draw something for yourself, it's a lot more fun. Like me just getting my weird, before I'm going to sleep, I just see a character that I know I haven't seen anywhere else, and I'm just like, I need to draw this. It's happened a few times, and I actually put down the colors now, so it's not what I imagined, because I changed things around, but I might just upload, or I might just know I'm gonna upload it to my Instagram. It might take a while, but I'm gonna. So, like, beeps in the background, I don't know if you heard that. that's the like old and new artists. Just, I guess, message of the video: learn to take criticism and don't get salty about it, and still know that it's okay to be bad. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!